Good morning to all my dear students. So as we did last day, the graphical method to find the solution of the pairs of linear equation. Now in that sequence I'm taking the last question of that exercise, which is very important also. The question is, draw the graph of the equation x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0, and determine the coordinate of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and x-axis and share the triangular region. So this is the question. In this question, what first we have to use this equation to plot to make the graph. You have to make the straight line. So by the graphical method, see how to do this question first. We will take this first and second question, then using equation 1, x is y minus 1, and we will put the value here 0, then it comes minus 1. We put y is equal to 1, then 1 minus 1 it is 0, then we put y is equal to 2, then 2 minus 1, the value of x is 1. So the table we got x and value y. As we put the value 0, then it comes minus 1. When we put the value y is equal to 1, then value is coming 0. When we put the value y 2, then it comes 1. Similarly, now using the equation number 2, the equation number 2 is 3x is equal to 12 minus 2y. Then x is equal to 12 minus 2y upon 3, y upon 3, because in this side it is multiplying. When it will go from left side to right side of the equal to, then sign will change. Here it is multiplication, then we know multiplication change it to the division. So now the same way we put here y is equal to 0. By putting the y is equal to 0, we got 12 upon 3, and then it is divided by 3, it becomes equal to 4. Now here, as I shared last day you also, we have to take that values which will give you its value of x in whole number. So that's why I'm not taking here the value of y is equal to 1, not 2, because if I will take the y is equal to 1, then it is 12 minus 2 into 1, that is 12 minus 2 upon 3, that comes equal to 10 upon 3. When we'll divide the 10 upon 3, then it comes in decimal. Then the student, so many times I saw the students are feeling difficulty in making the graph of points. So better we will try to avoid this decimal system. So to remove the decimal values, as I know that 12 minus 6 is 6 is divided by 3, so that's why I'm taking here value of y is equal to 3. So x is equal to this 12 minus 6 upon 3 is equal to this 6 upon 3 is equal to 2, and we will put y is equal to 6 in. Now another value, we put y is equal to 6 in again in this equation, then it is 12 minus 2 into 6 upon 3, that means 12 minus 12 upon 3 is equal to 12 minus 12 is 0, 0 upon 3 is 0. Then the value we got 0, 4, then by 3, then 2, then value of y is 6, then value of x is 0. Now we are going to use these two tables and x-axis, because in the question it is clearly told by the question that we have to make the triangle formed by these two lines and the x-axis. So when we plot the graph, so as I have not the graph here, so I did here roughly what you have to make this graph on graph paper. So scale you have to take as 10 small square is equal to 1 unit. So when we plot the graph here, by plotting the graph we see that the line intersecting at this point B and these lines intersect the x-axis at A and C. So then after that we have to shade this region. So here the triangle formed by these two lines and the x-axis is A, B and C, and the coordinate of the vertex of the triangle formed by these lines are -1, 0, B, 2, 3 and 3, 4, 0. So in this way you have to use the graphical method to solve the equations. Now the second method is the substitution method to solve the linear pair of linear equation with two variables. So I'm taking one example here. You have to understand this example properly. Then after that you have to solve the question number first of the same exercise, all part of and if you find any difficulty in any question there, then you have to write message to me in which question you are feeling difficulties, then I will solve those questions in tomorrow's lessons. So now see the questions by substitution method. In substitution method, what we have to do, the name itself tells substitute. Substitute means we have to substitute the value of one of the variable in one equation, and then we have to put that that variable's value in another equation. So let's see, these are the two equations, and now I'm using the equation number first. Generally I'm doing what, I'm using the equation number first and then I'm putting the value in second. So here by first equation, under 2x is equal to minus under 3 y, and x is equal to minus under 3 upon under 2 y. Why under 2? Because here the multiplication sign, when it will number it will go from left side to right side, it goes in denominator, then it becomes minus under 3 upon under 2 y. So this is the value of x. Now we can see here this is the value of x. So after this, so value of x we got from the first equation. Now this value of x we have to put in the equation number 2, means where you will see the x, in place of that x you have to put this value. So I'm using this third in equation number 2. So here under 3 into, in place of this x, there is minus under 3 upon under 2 y minus under 8 y is equal to 0. So as we know, under 3 into under 3, it becomes 3 minus, and as it is, then under 2y minus under 8y is equal to 0. Now as we know that the denominators are different, so we have to take the LCM. So LCM of under 2 and 1 is under 2. So to make denominator equal, we will multiply this by under 2 and this also under 2. So by this we got minus 3y minus under 8 into 2y upon under 2 is equal to 0. So now we can also see that this we can write as minus 3y minus under 16y is equal to 0 into, because this goes to that side, by cross multiplication you can see also it becomes 0 into under 2 0, and the square root of the 16 is 4. So it is minus 3y minus 4y is equal to 0. And minus 3y minus 4y, both the terms are of negative. We have to add but the sign of a negative. So it becomes minus 7y is equal to 0. Then value of y is 0 upon minus 7, and that is equal to 0. Now this we have to put in third. This value of y we have to put again in third, because we need the value of x and y. Value of y we got it here, so to get the value of x we have to put it here. So here x is minus under 3 upon under 2 into 0, and with 0 something is multiplying, that becomes 0, so x value is also 0. So therefore the value of x is 0 and y is 0. So on the same way you have to try all the parts of the question number 1 of 3.3. If you find any difficulty in any question, so you have to send message on me that which question you are facing the problems, and you have to submit this work after 5 p.m. today. Thank you and have a nice day.